Alright, so I don't know if we're actually going to use this as a joke, but this is going to be audio and a discussion video while we're going to get actual dinner. Enjoy your really beautiful covered thumbnail. I definitely hope that this is truly worth it. So, the ramblings of a man going to get food at 4 a.m. in the morning, starring the fat man going to get food at 4 a.m. in the morning. So here's the thing, I want to do a little discussion about value versus being a casual player. I touched on this a little bit at a previous video recently after having a discussion with a local player. Said player had bought a few packs and ended up pulling an Ash Blossom. And I was talking to him about it and I was like, you know, like, honestly, if you don't plan on playing regional events, you should put some heavy consideration into just selling the card. And the reason I say that, this kind of goes against some of the other things I've said. Like, if you're striding to get the best cards that you can possibly get because you want to play higher tier events, that's a different story. But if your sole focus is only being able to go to locals, then the reality of the situation is you should probably sell that and build your more casual collection. You know, with Ash Blossom sitting at 75 at the moment, let's be absolutely real here. It might not be a bad idea to just kind of cash out on it and get the immediate value that it has. I'm not saying spend that money on something outside of Yu-Gi-Oh, but make an eBay account, man. Go get your $60-some after shipping. It's like 7% in fees. And afterwards, you'll be like, oh, hey, you know what? I got $67 on the Ash Blossom. Sure, I don't have an Ash Blossom anymore to play, but if you're playing Blue Eyes, then finish your deck. You know, I didn't say sell off your evenly matched too, but here's the thing though. Like I said, you got to think about you, and if you are striding to be a casual player, then focus on the casual side of the game. You know, don't think that you need to spend additional money on additional copies of Ash Blossom just because you want to win locals. That seems like an incredibly terrible waste of money. Now, I've heard of some terrible waste of money in my time, such as buying a World's Prize card set. Haha. You know, who'd be surprised? I'd be surprised. Spending a lot of money on cardboard just to look pretty, yeah. Story of my life. But, you know, once again, it comes down to the value versus whatnot. The way I would value the Ash Blossom as a casual player, hey, like if I'm going to locals because I work on Saturdays and 3 to 4 people are showing up at locals, you best goddamn bet your ass I'm probably going to sell that just to finish what I'm kind of working on. You know, just have the nice... I guess you could make the argument on the opposite side of the equation. That's like, oh, hey, you know, I kind of want to start here. You know, but here's the thing. If you're kind of needing money and you want to save off, then sell the Ash Blossom now. I believe I've made this point earlier for casual players, and this is some good advice. If there is said card that's extremely high right now and you manage to pull it, but you want to hold it for a little while, here's the thing. Use that same logic for holding the card, but go about it this way. Consider selling the card and then putting the money aside to pick up 3 copies of the card when it gets the reprint. So in this particular scenario, said person has Ash Blossom. Card is currently $75. Sell said card, put all the money aside. Okay, when Ash Blossom gets the reprint, dip into that money, get what you need, and then literally you'll be good to go. You know, you'll have them squared away. And if you happen to get some extra money, then you'll literally be good to go. You know, you buy something else at the time of the reprint, and you'll be able to save yourself just that extra money. You know, you got to think about it from that standpoint. Sure, having nice cards makes you all the better player, but reality of the situation is, I like money. I do like playing Yu-Gi-Oh, contrary to popular belief. But for what it's really worth, I think that's the value that you got to put into going about this thing. Now, this discussion will apply to every other person. Some people might want to test this. Other of you just might think that this is a horrible ass idea, but starting as a competitive player or just literally playing casual, this mentality can go either way. It's literally just going to be about the value that you're going to put into it. So, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is literally, it's what makes this game so uniquely interesting. That literally things like this are what makes all the difference. I'm almost to food. I can smell it. Robbie, you go out too much. Yeah, you're right, but honestly, the amount of money I spend eating out is about literally what I would spend getting food for a week. I mean, I'd be the kind of guy that would want to stock my fridge with ho-hos and Twinkies. Gotta get the Lay's potato chips. They're honestly the best goddamn thing ever. I'm really disappointed that people don't think better of Lay's barbecue. I think people really underestimate that and so forth. Come to me, la 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 la. Am I getting the nuggets today? I don't know. What?
Thanks for choosing Auburn Wendy's. How can I help you?
Can I get a number 2, please?
What size? What's your drink?
Medium size with Coke, no ice. Ketchup and onion only on the sandwich. And chili cheese fries instead of the regular fries.
You said ketchup and onion only?
Yes, please. Cheese too.
And did you want the cheese fries instead of your medium fry, or an add-on?
Chili cheese fries instead of the regular fries, please. And that'll be it.
And which fry did you say it was?
Chili cheese fries.
908, thank you.
Thank you. Haha. Don't you love when you order yummy yummies in your tummy? This is what coupons are for. 1 second. Back to getting the old Wendy's grind. I should apply to get sponsored by Wendy's. I'm already playing on playmats with the menu. So back to the expectations of value versus whatever the hell bullshit I said. You should never feel bad about trading a bunch of low-end cards for one big-end card. We're gonna call that consolidating value. A story that I remember from my Yu-Gi-Oh days back in 2008. I literally traded essentially everything I had in my trade binder to upgrade and get a TP2 morphing jar. And I was really disgruntled about doing it, looking back on it years ago, because I was like, why would I ever want to get rid of essentially everything I had? Here's the thing though, you're bulking up essential value. If you've got a bunch of $1 cards and all these $1 cards have just been sitting around literally just collecting dust, you're literally doing nothing with these things. And selling a $1 card for $1 is really fucking hard, contrary to popular belief, unless it's a very good $1 card. If you're bulking up and someone is looking for all of this stuff, you know, also don't be afraid to take a little bit of a hit on value. This is something else that's a little bit more annoying when it comes to trading. People are afraid to lose $1, and it's really annoying trying to trade with people that aren't afraid to lose value. There have been a few times where I haven't really given a fuck about losing $1. There have been some really nice people out there that have taken $5 hits when trading me. I don't know. Sometimes they're just like, yo, this is help you out, Robbie. I couldn't find anything. I mean, like, if you need something, I can toss you a couple dollars. It's not an issue, but it's really cool talking to people and doing trades with them. And if you're genuinely very respectful and very nice to people, I'm not saying that you can take advantage of them, because that's not the true word here, but sometimes they're a lot more inclined just to be nice, you know? Contrary to popular belief, the trading community, as tough as a turtle as it can actually be, people are genuinely really nice. Now, one of the things I enjoy about trading, when a lot of people come up to me, trading allows me to have a one-on-one conversation with you, besides looking through your stuff, you know? I've got a lot of stuff I already want, but you never know who's gonna walk through those card doors with just some stupid German card. You know, like, oh no, 3 copies of evenly matched in German. It's going to be hard to find. You know, I'm not worried about that. I actually found a guy, one regional, that had 3 foreign potted desires, and he was looking to swap them. So near the end of the day, no one had asked to swap him. I was like, yo, you want to swap these? He's like, yeah, I got you, bro. You know, like, these are the conversations that, unless you sit down and actually engage with these people, you can't have them. And it's really sad to say that. Trading is an aspect of this game that you need to not be afraid to take hits. You need to literally not be afraid to engage with other people. Walk up to them. You know, be the creeper that we are. Be like, trades. Trades. You know, you gotta be that zombie walker that's walking around like an idiot asking for trades. You know, we know who you are. You know who you are. You know what you're doing. But just remember, the London Bridge, Jesus Christ. The Great Wall of China wasn't built overnight. And building trading relationships, building these techniques, bunny ears, it takes practice. And when I say, like, don't be afraid to lose value, don't do 700 trades losing $1. Because, spoiler alert, you're going to be out $700 and you're going to feel like an idiot. You know, balance it out and correct things. I mean, if you go to a regional of 500 people and you somehow go negative $700 on trades outside of getting your binder stolen, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think you're doing it right. There's a system to it. Don't go around trying to play the paperclip trading game thinking that you can build a binder in today's day and age, because every person's kind of just a floor vendor now. And trading's evolved over time. It's gotten a lot harder. No stretch in my mind about that. There are always the people that are like, oh, I gotta go juice, I gotta go get this. And I mean, like, honestly, the most juice you're gonna get from people is you might make $1. But I mean, trading 20 people and making $1 is $20. Trading 100 people and making $1 is $100. So I mean, there's some fruits to the labor. I don't know. I'll save this discussion again for another Wendy's run. Will I actually use this clip to do what I want to do with it? I don't know. We'll find out. You guys actually like this? We'll see. I just wanted to draw a picture of me in a car going to Wendy's, and I needed the audio to go with it. Good idea. All right, I'm back home. Bye.